Hello everybody, welcome back to our Moneyball series here with Barnsley. Now, we've managed to do some transfers since we last met. Managed to buy all the players that we said that we were looking at before for the stats that we were looking at. So managed to bring in this January so far, Barkus and Bird, which we've already seen. Then we have Rio Griffiths, Kake, Coyote, Johnson, Ledson, and Vincent Young. The only one on that list that you may not have seen is Ryan Ledson. Now, I looked at CDMs, like pivot players, and I was looking at interceptions, which was really important for me, and chances created, tackles, all the stuff you'd expect in a pivot player. And he actually scored quite high on a lot of them, and he's playing in the Championship. So factoring even the level that he's playing at, it just was a perfect fit. So Ryan Ledson comes in on a free transfer. They get 50% of his next sale, but I was able to get him in for nothing with that. So I thought it was a really good deal to do. So that's another good signing for us, I think. And then Vince Young, on reflection of his traits, he's probably going to be an attacking wing-back, is what I probably think he is. So I brought him in to be part of a back three because of his stats, but he probably could play as an attacking wing back. I don't know how fast he is. We'll find out at the end of the season, but he could be quite good. But yeah, a lot of potential first team players there, which is a really good. It looks so much better now. The only thing we need is a goalkeeper. We desperately need a goalkeeper, and I might have fucked us a little bit. I finally got enough money and enough wages to buy a keeper, and I recalled some players off loan that we had on loan, and now we've got no wages left. So yeah, my mistake. But one of the players we recalled was Herbie Kane. Now, Herbie Kane, if I remember rightly, is a really good pivot player. He actually reminds me a lot of the type of player that Ryan Ledson is. So those two are actually quite similar, which is great, because, I mean, that would normally allow me to sell Callum Styles, but nobody wants Callum Styles even for like $1 million. So, disappointing. But yeah, we've now got a lot of strength in depth. We just need a second goalkeeper, and our squad is there. I still would like to get better strikers in, but we'd at least have a squad. We've got too many players, in terms of quantity, but it's just, there are some players I can't sell, and I'm not going to use them, so it's just frustrating at the moment. But the team for today's game then against Blackpool is going to be Walton in goal, because the only goalkeeper we've got. Backers with international duty, so it cannot be him at centre back. I think we'll go then let's go with Vincent Young, Kitching, and Bowler as a back three. And then so you've got two orthodox fullbacks now as centre backs. This is looking a lot better for the kind of football that this tactic is trying to play. Then right wing back, we're going to go with Barkusen, wherever he is, he's there. Central defensive midfielder is going to be Ledson, who's just come back from injury, still injured. So we'll go Herbie Kane instead. Remy Vita goes in there. Then central midfielders. I did send. One thing I forgot to mention was that I sent Domingos Kina back to Watford from being on loan, because his stats, he had 2 goals, 3 assists the entire season, and he just wasn't playing that one. His stats weren't great, and I thought $8,000 a week we could save and reinvest into other players. That's what we've done. He basically paid for the wages for him, because he's on quite a lot, and it helped pay for the wages for Danny Johnson. So yeah, we're going to go with Herbie Kane as a pivot player. Then central midfielder is going to be. Then we'll go Palmer. Okay, but it's between Palmer and Bassi. Now let's have a look at them, because it's going to be Daniel Johnson's going to play with them 100%. So we're looking at Bassi and Palmer right here. So we are looking at, if we sort by average rating, Bassi and Palmer. There's a lot more starts for Palmer, but pass completion goes to Palmer. Clear cut chances goes to Palmer. That's total clear cut chances. Of course, he's going to have more because of the fact he's played more matches, but chances created per 90 minutes goes to Bassi. Key passes, that's per game, isn't it? Yep, that goes to Bassi. Dribbles, though, goes to Palmer. But it's not like a Roman playmaker role, isn't it? So even tackles. So looking at all those stats, to me, interceptions goes to him, fouls goes there. I'm going to go with Bassi after all of that, because it's a Roman playmaker role. So that's how we're going to use our stats to select him. Then Daniel Johnson needs to start playing some games to get his stats up, and so we can compare. Then up front, we're going to definitely play Josh Coyote. Now, does he play on the right or left is the question. We'll go with that and that. Rio Griffiths is going to be our first sub. Then Aaron on the bench. I think Harry Cornick probably could. I don't know how quick he is, but he could be a wing back or a striker for us. So I'm not sure. But you go sub 3. Palmer. Let's go with Odor, so like a left wing back and a central midfielder. James Breen goes to centre back. And then that leaves us really where Callum Styles going as spare player really for now. So that's going to be the team for today's game. And all of a sudden looks a lot better. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 brand new players in this team. And Barkus and Ebola are still new as well. I'm really looking forward to this. I'm excited now. Is the tactic going to improve? We'll see. Come on, boys. What we got? Assistant manager says, I want to be impressed today. I want to clear for Blackpool. They're going to put this back into the box potentially. We can't really get it away. They still have it, so we're going to be able to press them. We did, by the way, I forgot to mention, we lost in the FA Cup third round to West Brom that I played. I didn't try to win it, basically, is what happened there. Wasn't really bothered, but it does mean we're a bit out of form for this game, and wow, that was close. And Morris has been beaten in the air so easily. Wow. Come on, Morris, man. Highlight here, Bola has got a knock. He plays it to Daniel Johnson, who plays it into Coyote, Josh Coyote to Barkusen, Dan Johnson, and it's 1-0 to Barnsley. Come on, boys. A lot of the new lads linking up there for that goal. Such people to attack, dribbles through, plays it through to little Josh over here, brings it down, plays it back into Tommy Barkusen, who gets absolutely nailed, but then Johnson finishes it, make it 1-0. Barkusen's going to throw it into Bassi. Bassi gives it away. Kitchen should get to this, though, with ease, does. Vincent Young to Bassi, to Johnson, Coyote, shoots, it's the bar. I'm going to say, find another gear in the second half. We'll take off Bola straight away because he's got a knock, and we'll throw on, I guess, James Bree will go as left centre-back, and then Barkusen will have to come off as well. Morris is going to come off, Rio Griffiths is going to go on as a left striker. Highlight here, Remy Vita has it, he's going to throw it into Rio Griffiths, he's going to play it into Bassi, back to Rio back into Bree, into Daniel Johnson, going to play it across goal, surely shoots and scores. Barnsley scored to make it 2-0, and that is going to probably end the game. Highlight here, straight after the goal, Barnsley have it, they get through, easy for Jack Walton there at the back. Vincent Young to Bassi, to Kitching, Kane, Walton, Bree, got options if you want to. Dan Johnson plays it into Remy Vita, back into Dan plays it to Josh. Josh is going to play it across goal, is he? Does Rio, that should have been a goal. For the last highlight of the game you'd expect, Bree has it, plays it to Dan Johnson, plays it across, straight into Josh. Josh Coyote, surely. Oh, he's at the post by the looks of it, or the keeper might have saved it. It's a free kick, quite close to the goal. This could be a goal. It is 2-1. We're going to go to that to set up the game, with the time wasting up. That is going to do it, 2-1 victory for Barnsley. I'm just going to click through here a few days to see if we can get a few players out that we can bid in for a goalkeeper. There's been no movement on players in or out, so we've got nothing to bring you there. But a lot of players are back from their injuries and their international duties. So the team for today's game then is going to be Walton in goal. Kake, Williams and Bollos are back through. That is a very mobile back through that isn't the biggest, so it'll be interesting to see how that gets on. Barkusen and Vita at wing back. Kane, Bassi and Johnson in the middle. Then Coyote and Morris up front. And it's away from home as well. This is a big test. Assistant manager says, pushes all on them. It is. They're going to play 4-4-1-1 against us. Remy Vita's going to throw it into to Morris to start off. Remy Vita gets it back. He's going to probably cross us in. Josh Coyote hits the post. We hit the woodwork a lot. Corners whipped in, headed, goal. So they go long. Bola to Barkusen. No, they're going to get back. It's going to be Birmingham's highlights. As the ball gives it away. I mean, I've seen enough from you, Kake. I've seen enough. Get out. Vincent Young go in there. I'm definitely going to switch the opposition instructions to, oh my god, like how are we getting beaten behind? The free kick plays it to Bola. Bola's going to play it into, wow, that was awful, wasn't it? Yeah, no, we're getting smashed on those now. Problem is they're playing a single striker and that was, and they're good in the air. We can't play those three together. Williams has to play on the side. If we played 4-4-2, this team would get promoted. Basically, I wanted to give it a go and I wanted to recruit the right players into the tactic. If we don't bounce back in the next game, I'm not playing this anymore. I'm not playing 3-5-2. If we don't bounce back in the next game, I'm not playing 3-5-2 anymore. We're going to go to 4-4-2 and we'll adjust our recruitment strategy. We'll tweak the player filters of the things we're looking for certain players. I'll explain the roles. Okay, well, that's going to do it. That's going to do the episodes. So I'm going to play this next game. I'll get a goalkeeper in for the end of the transfer, and I'll bring that to you next time. But yeah, I'll play these next couple of games, and we'll see how things turn out. And if I have to switch to 4-4-2, I'll let you know. And yeah, then we'll do like an episode of the tactic, of explaining the tactic and how we're going to recruit into that tactic for the following season. The players we've got would all fit into it. I'm not really worried about that. Like we've even got enough players to play on the wing. Like Coyote would play up front, but Burkhardt could play as a winger. Cornick could play as a winger. So could Iseka. So could Barkusen. So we've got wingers. We can easily switch to a 4-4-2 if we wanted to now. But yeah, that's going to do it. That's going to do the episode. Well, thank you very much for watching. Hope you're enjoying the series. If your success isn't quite there, and I will see you next time.